What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Jaiskully back with a motherfucking video, back with a motherfucking banger, back with a motherfucking hit type shit. Should I leave my camera up here? Let me see how the video is first. Oh, my fault. We reacting to Daryl and Connie catch up with, I don't know how to say the bitch name. I'm gonna try to say it. Arlette Amuli. I don't give a fuck and I don't know her, so it doesn't matter. I tried. Like, yo, I bet everything go.
Hello everyone, welcome back to
Am I? Yeah, I'm blocking. I mean, if I
my channel.
Hold on, put this right here. Yeah. Alright, bet. Alright, there you go.
It's your host,
Let's go.
Arlette, and we
Let's
are
get to
here
it.
today with our very
Today
own
update.
Daryl and Connie Marie. Welcome, guys.
Hi.
How's it going?
Pretty good.
Good. Well, we did have you guys on episode 3 of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. So, is it gonna be a yes for you for her?
Yeah, it's a yes for me.
And then what about you, sir? Is it a yes for you for her?
Hell yeah.
Hey! We got another match.
That was good. That was good for y'all too.
As we have seen, that video has gone pretty viral by now. We are at 1 million views and counting. And we've seen on TikTok, on Instagram, Facebook, wherever people have taken clips and put them all over the place. And, you know, you guys are definitely one of the most talked about people from that episode. So since it's came out and since, you know, it's gone all over the place how it has, how has the social media attention been for you all? We'll go ahead and start with you, Connie Marie.
Okay, well, I definitely have been getting a lot of exposure and invites as far as I went to go do a podcast out in Atlanta with Ugly Money Niche. That's a very big platform. I got a lot of exposure. Did some content.
Nice.
My followers went up like crazy.
Yes.
I also got asked a guest appearance for Valley Vogue coming up. That's going to be a fashion show out here in Arizona. And I also don't want to forget, I am also starting up my own modeling agency. I have a sponsor and everything, so we're coming up.
Hey, bro, you only need that one. Look, bro, you only need that one moment to just shine and, like, you know, do what you gotta do, and your life could change like that. Like, this changed her life. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you know people and you and y'all doing shit. Like, say you doing your own thing and somebody hit you up saying, yo, could be in this video. Nigga, that shit could change a nigga life no matter if the person who owned the video is like coming up or if he got a good following. If you being you and you being like and you acting how you act, nigga, that shit can really change, bro. Really change your life. So it's about who you know really too, bro. And what you like collabing and stuff. If you can collab with other people, that's collabing with people is not always a bad thing. I'm gonna say that. So that's what really, this shit changed her life, bro. And you hearing the shit she's saying.
With some stuff for that as well.
Nice.
Other than that, yeah, that's pretty much been more of the benefits from that.
Okay, well, that's good. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
And now for you, Daryl, how's it been?
I mean, things been pretty consistent as it was before. You know, going to work every day, still working on the music as much as I can. Still trying to keep the businesses afloat whenever I can.
I ain't gonna cap. Shorty ain't even ugly though. She cute. He got one.
I did get a lot of recognition on my TikTok, and I been posting content for about 2 years now. So, you know, just continuing the work that I've been doing.
That's what I'm saying, dog.
Good. I love to hear that.
You need that one.
Okay, so just to kind of go over some of the viral moments that did happen in the video, Daryl, you were part of one of the ones that was definitely most talked about. Your vocabulary was mentioned. When that did happen, like, how did that make you feel?
When she initially said something about my vocabulary, I didn't feel too much bad because she open to her own opinion.
Right.
You feel me? And I just feel like she was
There you
kinda
go, there
trying to
you
be
feel me.
shady about it. And in the moment, I couldn't articulate that. I ain't like how she was trying to be shady. It kind of like seemed like I was gonna go on some little pity party, like, but it wasn't really that. You know, I'm still working on my vocabulary, so I just might have not resonated with her, and that happens. It's all right.
Okay, yeah. And then I know you mentioned on there that you do music, you rap, all of that, and you said your stage name is Humblehood. So where did that name come from?
It's funny. Just growing up in the ghetto for real. Like I never was a mean person. Never was. I always example empathy. So like you feel me. Growing up in the ghetto, it ain't really make. You know, I got ghetto ways, but you feel me? It ain't. You know, it's still. I used to be humble. You know, just lending out a helping hand. I was a popular person, so I used to like. I used to like have friends that wasn't always popular. I used to be the type of guy that like, you know, I was in all the sports. I went to a D1 school for athletics. Nice. So like, you feel me? Like I just used to like, you know, just example humbleness. You feel me? Okay. Even when the athletes that pick on other people, I get on them. Like, you know, y'all ain't too much better than them. So initially my first rap name was Conspiracy, but then I changed it to Humblehood like a year later.
Okay, good.
Yeah, you need to change that. Conspiracy? What the fuck?
Good to know.
Conspiracy theory and shit.
And Connie, like, something that a lot.
Conspiracy, my nigga. That was your first rap name? Conspiracy? Bro, come on, dog. In your mind, you should have said, no, that's whack. Conspiracy, bro. Now, if I ain't know this nigga, if I ain't watched the last video or react to the last video, if I was to walk in the streets and it was my first time seeing this nigga and he was telling me about his name, his rapping career and all that, and I said, what's your name? He said, Conspiracy. I've been like, bro, you 38 years old? If that's the case, you just need to stop, cause bro, if you 30, if you 38, you pushing 40, dog, go pick up a job. Being honest, bro. Go pick up a job, my nigga. Conspiracy theory. Come on, my nigga. You gotta do better than that.
All you were talking about from the show is your beatboxing. Girl, where did you learn to beatbox like that?
It's actually funny because my brother, when he was the middle child, so you know they always say the middle child is, you know, sometimes the black sheep of the family.
Right.
But so I was like trying to see which brother I could latch on to because I have all brothers. I'm the only girl. Oh. So I went through my little which one I wanted to see, who I wanted to flock to. And the middle brother, he was hanging around like some Asians and stuff like that. And this was around a time when they were like, you know, breakdancing on cardboard. So I saw what they were doing, and I saw one of them where there was beatboxing, and so I was like, bro, I could do that.
Side note: the pants she got on, I do not like those, though. I be like, when growing up, you see them pants a lot, so you be like, bro, what the fuck do you have on? Like they making like legging jeans type shit. They're not even real. They're not even jeans. They just got like how they look. They just got like the cuts and all that, make it seem like they real jeans, but they not. They leggings, dog. I always hate them pants, bro.
I was like, look what I could do. And then I did the beat, and then to him, it didn't faze him. But to me, I'm like,
are they leggings?
Forget that. I did that. Like, I don't care what you say. So, and then over time, I ended up, when I was in high school, like, we'll go to house parties. The music, would get, like, the parties would get shut down. So, then will be some dudes up in there that already know of me. They be like, Connie, drop the beat. And I'll be in the middle of the party and then beatboxing and everybody will be like freestyling to it. So it's just been something that stuck with me. Like I would do it at lunchtime. It was something that everybody know me from back where I'm from. So
wow, yeah, because girl, you blew us all away. We were like, hold on, what? Did somebody have a speaker on? But the whole time it was you. Like
yeah.
Okay. And then so there was a comment made during the filming of when Humblehood had asked you or he said something about, oh, you look like you like to be taken care of or something like that. And I feel like that you were kind of taken aback by that comment. Was that offensive to you, or what made you kind of have that reaction to that statement?
So it wasn't, it was just more so as far as me just getting a better visual of what his type of woman would be, because you do have some men who are in their masculinity that would prefer for their woman to not work. And so by me being a single mother, it's just more of, I wanted to be sure that, you know, besides taking care of the kids, cleaning, cooking, it's more that I could be able to do to still feel like I'm doing something, just rather than, to me, what I feel like is my regular motherly duties.
Okay.
So it's just me being able to make sure that I'm being given that fair opportunity to be able to also help contribute, because at the same time, you know, as once something happens, God forbid, wherever my man lacks, I'm going to pick up.
Right.
So, and I want to be able to provide and do what I can just to be able to make sure he gets back to where he needs to. So that's all that it pretty much was. I just wanted to see what type of woman he was referring to as what type of woman he liked, because I had to just make sure it wasn't the type of woman that he just feel like, okay, I want to provide for you completely. Like, I want to be able to help too. Like, you know, so, but yeah, that's pretty much what it is, just for, you know, clarity on that one.
Okay, cool. Thank you for that. All right, so the main question that I know everybody is just dying to hear about, have you guys gone on a date since you matched?
No.
Oh, okay.
Nigga, you ain't take the bitch on a date? No way. The bitch cute as hell. How you ain't take shorty on a date? You trim, dog. You trim. Fuck you talking about? I take shorty on a fucking date. I don't give a fuck how old she is. There's no way you can take shorty on a date though. Come on, dog. It been like what? How long it been? A month and a half? 2 months?
Okay. And why not? Do you want to start it off?
I'll let
Daryl.
start
Okay,
it off.
well, go ahead with Daryl then. Go ahead.
I prefer if she starts.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Go ahead, Connie Marie. We'll have you take it off.
Okay. Well, for starters, I'm very big on energy and vibes. So based off of, I'll ask certain questions, and I would expect a person to talk long enough. I would eventually hear how they reveal themselves. So when I asked on the show if he had his own space, he told me, he announced, yeah. To me, yet again, if you say yeah, I'm thinking you have your own, you're established out here.
Don't tell me he's sharing with another nigga. Don't tell me this nigga got a fucking. Don't tell me he's sharing with another nigga, dog. Bro, don't tell me you lied and you have a roommate. Don't tell me that.
So when I asked him if he did, I was like, I hope you weren't lying. You do actually have your own space out here. And then he was like, oh no, he was like, I was lying. I live with my grandma.
Oh my goodness, dog. You do it with your grandma. That's what you said. Why lie though, dog? Like, why? Like, nigga, shorty probably could have understood. She probably would have understood the nigga saying, if he would have came out clean and said, nah, I'm living with my grandma and all this and that. Like, nigga, what? What the fuck is going on? Why lie about that? You can't, bro, especially, and if you gonna lie about it and keep that lie going. Like, you gonna have to find a way to show that you got your own room. You gonna probably have to put your grandma in an Airbnb or some shit, nigga. Cause there's no way you lying about it, though. You see what I'm saying? Bro, if I'm lying to you, I'm a keep lying. I'm a keep lying until I can't lie no more. Like, bro, it's no way. He should have at least put his grandma, like, in an Airbnb or take her somewhere. Nigga, what the fuck? You could have had... the thing, and this is what I'm saying. He could have hit it one time and quit it. He could have just hit one time and quit it. If he took his grandma somewhere, he could just hit one time and quit it. Put it in Airbnb. Take her to his mom's house or somewhere. You see what I'm saying? He could just hit it one time and quit it and left. But now this nigga, he lied though. The thing about it, he should never lie though. He should at least came clean. If you gon' lie, bro, make sure you keep going with that lie and don't stop. Don't stop. Until she finds out on her own, don't stop.
And I was like, what? Like, you just, I'm like, okay. That was that one. Okay. And then another one was when we were outside and we were smoking, and then it was just for him to ask me and bring up the whole if I was interested in being in a social media relationship. And yet again, just based off of his response, when we were speaking with each other on our Instagram messages, people come to the show for clout, and some people actually come because they want a real connection. All I can say is I wasn't one of them type of people that came just for the clout. I mean, yes, I did come for the experience, right? But I didn't come just to, get that type of.
Bro, she really wanted to find somebody. Dog, I'm being honest, bro. If I'm lying, this is me. If I'm lying, I'm gonna keep going with that lie. Like I said, he should have got his grandma and said, Grandma, you gotta go to an Airbnb or you gotta go stay with my mom. It's no way I'm having my grandma there where I told Shorty already that I'm living by myself. In my head, driving back to the house, I'm already planning everything that's gonna go on. I'm gonna try to get my grandma out the crib, have her come, smash, dip. That's just how it should go, my nigga. You gotta be smart, bro. Gotta be smart, nigga. It's no way though. You lying for pussy? You can't lie. Like I'm saying, if you gonna tell the truth afterwards, you should never lie from the jump. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, come on, you couldn't do that. Why you lie?
Emotional exposure like that. So, that was another one. And then the final straw for me was when we were sitting inside on the show, on the remainder of the show. I went back in, and it was a gentleman. I was wearing white that apparently he seen that I was not paying no attention to. And it was just the aggression that he had when he was speaking towards me. And it was like this dead serious look. And for your first, the first thing that comes to your mind is to ask me if I was sexual with this person, knowing that.
Bro, how you... Now, dude, this is to the dude. See, I was on your side when little Shorty was like talking shit and she was talking down on you and shit. But bro, you can't be insecure about a bitch you just met 2 minutes ago. Like, nigga, how you gonna ask her a question she had a sexual relationship with another nigga? How you gonna ask her that? If she looking at another nigga, bro, y'all just met. If I got a bitch right here, we just met 2 minutes ago, and she looking at another nigga, I'm not worrying about what she thinking or what she looking at. Nigga, I just met you. We not even in a fucking committed relationship right now. We still at the beginning of a talking stage. So you can look at anybody who you want to look at. Bitch, you can pick who you want to pick. Nigga, especially if I just start talking to you, why the fuck are you worrying about another female looking at a nigga and the bitch not even yours? Like, bro, now you making me go back on what you was like about me being on your side, dog. You can't do that. You gotta tighten up.
I don't know you or him. Okay.
I just said it. Like, she don't know you, dog. So it's like y'all just now talking. Like, you taking that shit too far. Bro, being honest, bro, niggas like this though, bro, you gotta watch out for them, cause once they really lock on to you, nigga, they crazy, dog. They crazy. So if she would've gave it up to him and that shit was good, she would've had Fatal Attraction or some shit, whatever that movie called. That shit would've been crazy.
Just with you being a man, it's like it's certain things in certain ways on how you would come at your woman, especially in that type of scenery. And I feel like the way that he went about it, it just wasn't given for me. So I just felt like that was just a bit much, and it just gave off a lot of different. It set off triggers for me because I've been in verbal aggressive. You know, I've been around men who are verbally aggressive, so it's like it's not something that I can't pick up on. And to me, I didn't want to take that route. So, yeah, we didn't make it past the show.
Oh, so this all happened on set.
Yes. Yeah,
Oh,
it didn't make
wow.
it past the show.
Okay.
He just sitting over there
Hosts
quiet
can't
too.
miss
I
town
don't.
halls and trainings with Vimeo venues.
Bro,
Now
you gotta
it's
do- you
possible
can't
to
be
capture
like that
the
with these
richness
females,
of
dog.
in-person interactions.
You just
virtually,
met her 2
and
minutes
much
ago.
more with Vimeo Central.
If you're passionate about nursing and want to pass it on, you belong at Chamberlain University.
Bro, god damn, I hate
Well,
ads
let
that
me
cannot
go
skip.
on over to Daryl now. We want to hear from you as
I
well.
mean,
Yeah.
I can respect that. You feel me? Everybody, like I said, everybody got their own preferences, and I did not specify that I wanted her to be in a social media relationship. I told her that I feel like we had a good energy, and like that was just fun. You feel me? I want to get to know her more, and I want to take her on a date. I wanted to record the date. I actually had a videographer on standby.
What the fuck?
With me, I had just shot a music video before I had one on set. So I asked her if I could record the date. She stated to me that I would have to be in a committed relationship before anybody ever seen us on a platform with each other. And I was confused because we had just met on a platform, you feel me? So like she had stated earlier, like, you feel me, like she get into her bag, she hustling, she got invited to other platforms, like she's been able to beatbox on other platforms. I just don't really understand how, you know, she made the comment to me like she ain't doing things for clout. But we met on a YouTube TV show, and she's made multiple different social media appearances afterwards. You know, like, I just work my little 9 to 5, make my little music, and then, like, I really came to find love, you feel me? I ain't making no other social media appearances. I ain't been on no podcast, so I ain't doing nothing for no clout, you feel me? And we talked outside as we had smoked with each other, and that guy.
She wanna say something, bro. That's the type of face with you. The face she's making it because she wanna say something so bad. That's how I be. I just be waiting till they be quiet. I'm like, then when they be quiet, now I'm finna shut you the fuck up the whole rest of the fucking day. You're not finna say nothing else. Watch. That's the face you make, dog. I'm telling you.
Guy was outside with us. Keep in mind, like, he wasn't a part of the show, and I thought, could nobody else be there? The only people who I seen before I noticed him was people on the show.
Okay.
He outside while we talking, having our first conversation. We come inside, we chop it up with some people, he buy us, and then we go sit down and watch the rest of the show, he buy us. You feel me? And I'm gonna be honest, the same thing with one of the ladies on the show. The way that I communicate don't always resonate with everybody. So even in the moment when I did, because I gotta be transparent, I did ask her if she was fucking a guy that was literally feet away from her the entire.
Dog, you can't do that. You cannot do that. You cannot do that. You can't ask a bitch who you just started talking to like literally 2 minutes ago, are you fucking another nigga? Like, bro, fuck that nigga. It's your turn, nigga. It's your chance to fuck the bitch. Like, bro, fuck that nigga.
Entire time that I was with her after the show, you feel me? But like I'm a person. I seen her reaction when I asked. It was like, so in the moment, I'm like, am I tweaking?
You're tweaking, bro. You just smoke. Yeah, you're most definitely tweaking, my nigga. You're most definitely hallucinating, my nigga. You don't know what the fuck you asked her, bro. The thing about it, you never supposed to ask. It's like asking a female her body count. You never supposed to ask a female her body count, or is she fucking another nigga, bro? That make you seem insecure, my nigga. If you a real nigga, you know that. You know to just be like on some chill shit. I just smoked the blunt with shorty. You know, chilling. Let me get to know her type shit. Talk to her and all that blah blah blah. But you is not, bro. You cannot do that, dog. That is a red flag of its own, my nigga. Like, what?
just wanted to ask because like he been everywhere we been.
Okay.
And she told me straight up like, yeah, you tweaking. The way you asked me was aggressive. And I said I didn't mean anything by it. I apologize. In the moment I apologized. So then we moved on and we got to talking to like the other individuals that was around during the show. But before then she was asking me a few different questions about myself. I realized that none of them was to get to know who I am as a person. They was kind of like repeating the questions that she asked me on the show. Financial status. You feel me? Like, why do you need to know how I'm living? And I said on the show that I came out here to take care of my grandmother. So I honestly told that woman, you feel me? I told her, yeah, I did lie when she asked me. But at that point,
The thing about it, he probably don't want nobody to know that he living with his grandma though. You see what I'm saying? Like, especially on the platform of her, like the girl, I know she got a lot of views on it. If he's saying, oh, I'm 30 something, or I don't know, I forgot how old he is, but oh, I'm living with my grandma. He's not finna explain it at that moment saying, oh, I'm living with her to take care of her. If somebody just say I'm living with their grandma, the people watching the video gonna look at it like, this nigga that old living with his grandma? Like, what the fuck? And this and that. They'll go on with the narrative, but they don't know what he's going through. So I see what he's saying. Like, I wouldn't tell people what I'm doing in my personal life, especially if I just met you. It's like telling somebody what your plans is, what your plans are for the next year or for the New Year's, this and that, or for the next day, or what you're trying to get into. That can ruin it, or that can just bring so much negative attention to you, if that makes sense. So I see where that's coming from. You can't blame him. You can't blame him. I can give him that. I give him the benefit of the doubt. You can't blame him. You see what I'm saying?
Point. We already sitting in front of each other. We got some type of connection.
Yeah.
You've asked a couple questions to kind of try to see if like I'm a person you like. But at this point, you ask me multiple questions after question. Like, I think you a fine girl. I'm saying the answers to win. Like, I want to be able to leave with you. You feel me? Like,
right.
You are very beautiful. So I'm answering the questions
Yeah,
properly
yeah.
on the show. But soon we was afterwards.
I see what he's saying
I was
when he
transparent.
coming
I'm
out.
like, yeah, I do. I said, no, I lied on the show. I stay with my grandmother, but I got my own space back at the crib. I'm from Chicago.
Okay.
I got my own space, you feel me? And I'm stable enough to be doing my own thing.
Yeah.
My responsibilities ain't nothing that you have to worry about at all, you feel me? But after that, then the situation with the guy had happened. And I'm not even gonna lie, when the situation with the guy had happened, she was put off from it, but I don't even think she realized I was kind of put off from it too, because I apologized, you feel me? And it still seemed like something she was dwelling on. So I continue to communicate with the other people from the show, getting to know people, exchanging numbers, and we all went out to the club afterwards.
Okay.
So I ain't talked.
And you both went out?
No.
Oh, you went
Connie
out with
wasn't
other.
part,
Oh,
just,
okay.
Yeah, just other cast members.
Yeah, fuck the other cast members. I'm trying to fuck the first night. What you talking about? Like, Shorty, you should have said fuck y'all. I'm trying to see what Shorty on.
And I ain't talked to Connie for a couple days, but then I finally reached out. I just like, hey, she don't hit me back. I'm gonna be honest. So I said, I hit her up a couple days later. Are you usually a busy woman, or you not interested? She explained to me in detail the 3 things that triggered her and how it made her feel.
Okay.
I apologized again in message and explained in detail how I'm sorry that it came off that way, but that ain't what I meant. Again, I had a couple drinks that night, so it might have came off a little aggressive than what it was supposed to be. But honestly, you feel me? Like, it wasn't nothing towards you, like, in full detail. And at first, she didn't accept that. It was more so like, yeah, you feel me? It still kind of made me feel away. So I'm like, okay, understandable. We go our separate ways. Like, it is what it is, you feel me? I wish you the best.
Right.
The clip comes out. The clip of me and Rizoma comes out, and also another clip of like the Pop the Balloon.
Okay.
She posts it on her Instagram story, and then she hits me up. She like, answer your phone. When I answer her phone and we chop it up on Instagram, like the video chat on Instagram,
Okay.
It seemed like we was rekindling, like we was trying to get over the situations that she didn't feel comfortable with. We was having a pretty good conversation, but she got back to it again, and she made like this little funny comment like, yeah, you really was tweaking, because even some of the girls had asked me like, you okay? And she tried to like laugh it off like it was nothing. But at this point, like, you done brought up that night like 5 different times. I tried to move from it. So at this point, like, I got an expression over my face. I'm like, I don't really feel like that's the truth, because I shared contacts with all the women and all the fellas after the show. And afterwards, we went out together. So if it was like a consensus idea that I was an aggressive man that was tweaking on you, I don't feel like everybody would have, you feel me, like showed me so much love, hung out with me afterwards.
Okay.
At that time, it then changes from they was looking out to me to who? What the fuck? These bitches act like they want to be my friends all up in my face. Who? So then I'm getting up under that like, I don't really know y'all. I'm new here. I ain't trying to make like no messy situation. I ain't trying to have like, I'm just what's the term I'm looking for? Networking. Okay. I'm just networking, getting to know new people, you feel me? Then she was like, nah, I ain't with none of that fake shit. I'm new out here too. Bitches all up in my face like they my friends. So I tell her, like, that ain't even something to be worried about, you feel me? Let's move forward.
Yeah.
She still dwells on it. When I'm telling you she's dwelling on it, it get to a point where I'm like, man, worry about all of them. Like, if you really on bullshit like that, like, worry about all of them. Like, you feel me? If it's that important to you. So then she literally asked me, what's on your mind? Why your face like that? Cause I'm sitting on the FaceTime like, man. She asked me, what's on your mind? I tell her like, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't really rocking with this. Like, I'm a peaceful man. I'm getting to it, like, you feel me? I ain't really rocking with how this going. I ain't with the drama stuff or causing no problem between some women I don't even know. I'm talking about, she tells me that she gonna call me back when she get done with some homework. I never hear from her again until she talking about me on a podcast. So, this is my thing. If you didn't like me after those 3 things that I had did that you said was like red flags, cool. It would have been ended after that. You still tried to contact me and reconnect after you and get over after you had those 3 things.
With me, being honest, this is what I would do. Once if a shorty stopped texting me first, if she stopped texting me first, bet. If she come back days later, months later, and she respond with, answer your phone, I want to talk to you, I want to text you, bitch, I'm not even answering the fucking message. Like, I'm not even responding to you. I'll leave that shit on deliver, or I will look at it and not respond. Like, that's how petty I am. Don't give a fuck. That's how petty I am. If I got left on deliver for 3 days straight, then you text me the 4th day, sure, I'm leaving you on deliver for the rest of your fucking life. You might as well unsend that video. Unsend that message. It's good luck. You're not getting no message from me. You might as well, you gotta catch me out on the streets. You're not getting no type of message from me. That's how I am. And if you look at me petty, I don't give a fuck. That's just me. Honestly.
So now it's another time. And also, I already told her about Graham. Like, you feel me? Graham's living with me. Like, yeah, me and my grandma stay together, but I pay her bills. She started struggling. She retired. Not finna have her go back to work. She's extremely old. She adopted my little sister. That's why I spoke and said I'm a provider. I provide for my grandmother, my little sister, my mother, and my younger siblings. Like, I really am a breadwinner. You feel me? So that's why I spoke that way. So I ain't gonna lie. Like, I think that is very contradicting to say that you ain't doing anything for clout, but you take every single social media or clout opportunity that you can. I really it's contradicting to me, you feel me? And
you ready for another round, shooter? 1, 2, 3, go!
Oh, I can't skip this bullshit. God damn. Did they do an update on YouTube where you can't skip ads no more or something? Alright, bro. Man, I got another ad after this. And I can't even skip this one.
Choose your $7 faves 7 days a week.
I didn't know that I was gonna blow up being on y'all show.
Right.
I think y'all know this because I even when I spoke to y'all about being on your show, I reacted to your show on my YouTube channel, and I felt like it was authentic and something that I never even watched before. So I wanted to be a part of that. I think I'm an authentic person. You feel me? I've been doing the social media. I got multiple albums out. Like I'm not an ugly man. If I wanted to just do a social media relationship with any young lady, I can do a fake social media relationship. Okay. It was about me wanting to be on a date with Connie and her energy, and my videographer recorded so we can become something. You already hustling and grinding, going on every podcast, modeling. What is a YouTube bag? Why is the YouTube bag clout chasing, but the podcast bag not? So like I respect what she said, you feel me, and I get it. Like you telling a grown woman she got all her stuff, her you feel me, her kids half my age, you feel me. So she legitimately, like, she knows what she wants, and when I wasn't what she wanted, I respected that. But her mind changed, you feel me, and I don't like how she don't bring that up. Like, bring up the fact that, yeah, you had them 3 things, but your mind changed and you hit me up later. Like, and then we had a decent conversation.
I ain't gonna cap. She's staying quiet the whole time he's talking, though. You see what I'm saying? Like she ain't, but, cause normally females just be like, wait, what? No, they'll say something. Like while you're talking. You see what I'm saying?
I'm so ready to touch up on everything.
Yeah, go for it.
He said, because a good portion of it was false. Just to start from the whole, when we went and I was asking him questions about his financial issues, that was a lie. I asked him as far as his living situation, and he was like, oh no, I lied, I live with my grandmother. And then that's when he started talking about, oh yeah, well this, and this. And honestly, my whole thing is, when he told me that he lied, I was turned off. That was automatically for me, because it's like, you talking about whether you're saying stuff so we could.
Look at how he look. He just
for me, because it's like, you talking about whether you're saying stuff so you could go out on a date with me, but you're basically lying on, the camera, pretty much just to live up to something that you're not. And to me, yet again, that is a problem. As a man, I stand on business. That is not a part of being in your masculine energy. As far as the clout chasing, my thing is this. I didn't know your guys' show I didn't know it was going to happen the way that it happened. Yeah. So when my friend, my model sister, had reached out to me and asked me to be on it, she mentioned to me it was just more of like for a good experience. I'm like, okay, yet again, it's for the experience. Yeah. The fact that me knowing of the possibilities of what could happen, I'm not saying I'm not opposed to it, but it's like, at the same time, it is what it is. So by me going on there and me getting the exposure that I got, by me being invited out and following up on that, why would I sit there and block any blessings? I mean, it's not, yet again, I didn't go on there to clout chase. So by me saying that, it's not like I went on there with the intention. His response to me was, we all came here, basically, what's up. Like, this is just what it is. And that's how that went. As far as the podcast, I have a podcast on Sunday.
What kind of laugh is that? That's an evil ass laugh.
How that went. As far as the podcast, I have a podcast on Sunday. So me being on the podcast that he was referring to, that was a podcast that I host every Sunday night. And as far as the podcast that I went on, that went based off of him popping, the Pop the Balloon show. Right. The touch up on, let me see, it was the social media dating thing. Just to clarify the two, yet again, that was another lie.
quickly collab with your colleagues by
Damn.
tagging team members directly in videos. It's easy to stay in sync, and much more with Vimeo Central.
This bitch want her money for sure.
When you feel protected under our roof, you're free to enjoy.
When he asked me if I wanted to be in a social media relationship, that is when I gave him the response. I would need to be in order for me to post somebody on my social media, we would have to be in a serious committed relationship. I don't just post, that type of stuff on my Instagram. And then on top of that, like he had like 829 followers. And at that time I had like 20K followers, like 25, 26. So at the same time, it wouldn't have been beneficial for me to be in a social. So
Shorty, what? Wait, wait, do they? Hold on, am I missing something? Hold on.
Time I had like 20K followers, like 25, 26. So at the same time, it wouldn't have been beneficial for me to be in a social.
Wait, so I'm trying to see, was they trying to really find love though? Like, were they? If so, sure, you supposed to uplift him, you supposed to help him out. Like, this is if you were gonna take him serious to that point. Like when that came. Sure, if you had 800 followers, okay, you can help the nigga out. Help him out. What the fuck? You got 20K. Like, okay, I see what you're trying to say. You ain't gonna just post a new nigga on your shit. Like, y'all just been in a relationship. But shorty, you can. If y'all gonna make it serious, y'all can do a YouTube account, couple video, whatever that shit is. Shorty, like you said, you don't want to just post a nigga like that. You could help him out throughout the whole time. You ain't gotta post him. Y'all ain't gotta post each other at all. But then we get more comfortable and get into that state of mind. Oh yeah, this is mine. This dude. We're locked in type shit. Then that's when you can post them. Y'all can help each other. It's about building, shorty. About just because a nigga have less followers than you does not mean shit. That's what I'm getting from it. Just because he got lower followers, I'm damn sure not gonna be seen with you. That's what I'm getting from it. I don't know if I'm right. That's what she mean, but that's what I'm getting from it.
Social media relationship with you, you're going to be the only one that reaps the benefits of that.
I didn't know your social media status.
Yet again, that was his statement on,
But even if he didn't know your social media status, at the end of the day, y'all still can build each other. Y'all can make content regardless. You got like that you just gonna stay at 20 something, whatever you say, some followers. If y'all make content together, y'all can build each other. You see what I'm saying? So it's gonna benefit both of y'all. You see what I'm saying? That's why she most definitely was meaning like that. Cause she not like shorty. Just because you got more followers does not mean you still can't grow with a nigga who got lower followers than you. Sure, it's about making content together and building a relationship and a bond, and y'all can both build each other up together. Like, come on.
Wanting the whole social media thing, and that's when I said no. Then he follows up with my videographer or whatever. He's about to be pulling up. How would you feel about a camera following us on our first date? And I was like, yet again, I don't, let's just see how we're vibing. You're doing a lot of things that's kind of resulting to still going towards social media relationship, which I just informed you I'm not really down for. So to me, yet again, it's just coming off as, okay, I understand you want clout. I'm not gonna have nothing to say on that. Like, that's just what it is. Like, and as far as the whole response to me not responding back to him, the type of woman that I am, I'm never one that's going to knock anybody's hustle. So by him, going through whatever he's going through, and if his grandmother's situation, all of that, I'm not one to knock anybody. I've lived with my grandmother before. I've lived with, certain family members before. But at the same time, I'm not anyone to sit there and knock anyone from that. But however, I felt the way about it, and I wanted to stand on it. So I wanted to converse with him because I'm like, okay, I'm gonna explain to you the reason why, I didn't want to go out on a date with you.
Yeah.
We talked about it. And then I'm trying to kind of reframe back exactly, because I do remember me telling him about the female that actually was right there when he had the whole little, little outbreak. And so, for one, I asked him, I was like, which female was it? For one, I didn't refer to none of them females like that as bitches. For two, when I called, when we FaceTime on Instagram and we were talking about it, he was like, oh, well, the same females that you saying is in your face trying to see if you okay is the same females that was trying to get at me at the club. And I'm like, what? But it's funny because there was only one person who I had that was actually right there, and I actually talked to her about it. But it's funny because I'm like, he can only be talking about one person, and the fact that I actually know this one person, I know she's not going to be on that type of time. And the fact that from what that person told me, I knew it was a lie, but I didn't trip off of it, because at the same time, if that's a part of your character, it's just making it more worse for you on why I don't want to converse with you on that level. So, and then it's like when the whole clip came out, right? To touch up on his statement as far as making it seem like once it went viral, I wanted to kind of reach out to him. That definitely wasn't the case. Me reaching out to him, that was just more so of, because I'm like, okay, I know it's going to be like, we're going to have to cross each other's paths again. I just want to be cordial. Because at the same time, no, we're not going to date or nothing like that. But at the same time, like, I don't want to burn a bridge that eventually I'm going to have to cross again. So by me reaching out to him, that's pretty much what it was.
His face.
And when I ended up saying what I said to him, his response back to me telling him, like, this is not a part of my, as far as I'm not the type of female that's going to knock you from whatever. His response was, all that don't matter, pretty much. Like, people want to see us. Like, what? Us? Like, what? So that's...
Bro, if you're gonna say something, just spit it out, my nigga. Come on. We trying to hear both sides. I'm trying to see what the fuck going on.
Yet again,
I'm nosy,
just
my
sitting
nigga.
Here like...
Yeah, I'm nosy.
It didn't dawn on me, and it kind of frustrated me, because I'm trying to actually... soothe things over with you. But now as I'm seeing, it's funny because, he's taking it as that's my way of reaching out to him for the video going viral. I still don't want nothing to do with you. I mean, I just wanted to be cordial with you. So it's like, it's not like, I mean, by me posting it, it's something that, we could just be cool and laugh at, like, type funny. Like, I don't plan on seeing myself with you to that caliber, because you already showed me, to me, you're not a man that I would consider myself to want to date, because for one, the way you reacted, for two, the way your first response, you do not know how to communicate properly. That's very big with me. And it's just, that was just major turnoffs to me. Yes, he's a handsome man, but I am a sapiosexual. So it's like, if I cannot connect with you on a more intellect, then it's like we don't have anything to really talk about.
Okay, and
minimal.
Now, Daryl, you mentioned that she spoke about you on a podcast. What was said?
Yeah, and I also want to add, she tried to get me to go on that podcast with her. The guy who asked me to be on it said, Connie wants you to be a part of it.
Yeah, that's definitely a lie.
Oh God, I got the Instagram. Some guy hit me up and said that he got a podcast with Connie. She wants to be on the podcast. Like, she wants me to come on so we could be on there together. I even called Connie to see why do she want to be on a podcast with me, and me and her are no longer in contact with each other. Yeah. And like that's my thing. And I believe that this one is the one she's talking about that she like co-hosts. So that's extremely confusing. I'm not even gonna lie. Like this whole like, I didn't know her social media presence. So when I asked to take her out on a date and my videographer recorded, I didn't know she had a few thousand followers. Like, and it don't matter how many followers I have. Like, I like to put out good content to make sure people like to see good stuff. Like, I just like to do good things. Like, it.
That's one thing I don't like about females, though, dog. A bitch, just because 30,000 people know you on Instagram, and you think you the shit, shorty, good fucking luck in life. Bitch, no one cares about that. Bitch, I can have 100 followers to your 10,000 followers. I do not give a fuck. I promise you. At the end of the day, yo Instagram not paying me or my Instagram. So why the fuck would I be mad that you got 10,000 more followers than me? Sure, you can have that shit. You can have social media regardless. As long as I'm getting paid and doing what I want to do, bitch, I'm winning in life. Like, what the fuck? That's what I don't like about females. Like, oh, you just because you think you the shit because you got 20K followers? Yeah, shorty, good fucking luck. Like, the fuck? 20K? Bitch, you showing followers. Bitch, show 20 bands. Show 20 G's. Like, come on. And I know Instagram, just because you got 20K followers, you're not making 20 bands off of Instagram. I promise you you're not. You probably make some type of money through promotion and shit. But you're not making 20K, shorty. Like, come on now.
It didn't matter. And when you listen to her, bro, it seeps out. I ain't gonna lie, like, you feel me? It seeps out. Just listening to her respond, like, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna keep like doing the back and forth about it. She said her piece. I said my piece about the situation. But in all, like, you feel me? In all transparency, we had a conversation and it stopped. We decided we was no longer going to talk to each other. It don't matter if me and you on the same video and my clip is the one that's going around. You don't have to post me on your page. Me and you didn't have to have another conversation to try to like air some things out when we had multiple conversations before it. And I never seen you in my life before we was on that TV show. You didn't have to clear the air so you ain't got bad blood out there with somebody like that, bro. That's all cat. Like, that's dragging gang. Like, and I ain't gonna lie. It's funny because the clout situation is extremely funny. Like, she doing everything for the clout, but she keeps speaking on clout. Like, it's not righteous.
Okay, Daryl, we hear you. So, can you let us know what was said on the podcast? I know you said she was talking about you.
She said that she couldn't wait. She said that
the thing about it though, I'm gonna say this one thing. If me and the shorty start talking for 2 days, or only like if we only started talking for 2 days, right? And say if I was in this situation, I would not talk to you at all. Like, sure, we ain't gotta clear nothing up. Like he said, we never met before this video. So my life gonna go back to the point, gonna be the same without you in it. Like, without you in it, I'm not losing nothing. Like, you leaving my life, I'm not losing nothing. Shorty, I only met you for 2 days or 2 minutes. What the fuck? What do we have to clear up? It's nothing to clear up. It's just me and you, we stopped talking. We had a 10-year relationship and some shit happened and we just stopped talking. No, shorty, it's 2 days. What am I losing when you leave? Nothing. Who are you? That's where I be at. Like, who the fuck are you, shorty?
She couldn't wait till me and her do an interview with each other because she got some tea and she can't wait to see how I respond to it in front of everybody. I don't know if that's the exact wording, but I promise you it was almost like she couldn't wait to try to embarrass me. What is that about? Like, what you mean you got some tea and can't wait to see his response in front of everybody? That's some clout chasing shit.
Okay, let's hear from Connie.
Yeah. Shorty, hey, dude this close. Dude that close for just erupting, my nigga. Shorty that close from erupting. Like, he wanna... Bro, he wanna say some... He seem like the type of nigga, he might wanna say some wild ass shit to her. Like, cuss ass out and all that. But he trying to be professional or some shit. But we might as well go ahead and let that shit out. Might as well go ahead and let that shit out, man. That's how I see it. He started cussing out of nowhere. But once a nigga... hold on.
Okay.
once a nigga start cussing, I ain't hear him, I don't call him cussing the whole time. I ain't saying just because he cussing, I'm just saying, but most likely the way his voice sound and the way he just cuss out of nowhere, he just started cussing. You be like, yeah, he probably wanna turn this shit up a notch. You see what I'm saying? Hey, bro, might as well cuss the bitch out now. Got nothing else to lose. Well, you're not losing regardless, but you got nothing like. There's nothing else to really, to say really. Like, she. And I can tell she's getting on your nerves too, though. You see what I'm saying? So that's one reason. So it's like, deep down, this is what I'm trying to say. Deep down, she's getting on his nerves. So, all that shit builds up. He just want to come out and say, man, fuck you, bitch, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Might as well go ahead and say that, my nigga. Get that shit out your chest.
Okay, so as with that being said, for one, if I'm doing a podcast, if the follow-up hasn't come out, it's not, it's kind of ruining it. I mean, it's ruining it for you guys if I just go out and air out what everybody's been waiting. So by me stating what I said, it was more of, I'm glad, I can't wait for the follow-up because I don't want it to be where, we're going one by one. I'd rather him be there. So that way he could be able to defend himself when I do say whatever it is that I say. Because at the same time, I don't want it to come back as, putting him down or talking, without him being present. No, sweetheart, the way that I am, I'd rather you be here so that you can understand why I feel the way that I feel. Yeah. Because it's like at the end of the day, I'm not one the way that he would like to make it seem as if I'm clout chasing. Yet again, you can say whatever you want. The fact that if somebody sees me by being on a platform and inviting me out to go for an opportunity to network, what does that have to do with, oh, I'm clout chasing? No, my whole intentions when I came into this whole, the pop the balloon.
Just cut the bitch off, my nigga. Just cut off. Cut off and start cussing her ass out. That's why I'm seeing it. Come on.
It was not for clout. It was for the experience. Whatever happened after that, so be it. But at the same time, I'm not going to your page. I'm not checking for you and me wanting to.
But my follower count.
That was when we first started.
Uh-oh. Come on. Let it out, dog. Just let it out. My nigga. Show her what you really want to say. You see what I'm saying? Just let that shit out. I know you want to call out her name and all that. I'm nosy, nigga. I'm here for it.
You're an interesting lady.
Yeah.
Look, how is it clout chasing that I want to record me spending money on taking you on a date, but it's not clout chasing for you to want to bring me on your podcast and talk about it?
Sweetheart, I never wanted to bring you on the podcast.
Bro, that's what your co-host told me.
I don't care what the co-host told you.
Oh, okay.
Because that wasn't discussed with me. So
okay.
I don't care because you were never going to come on. I was never going to interview
No, I
you.
wasn't never going to come because I declined the invitation. I don't care about clout. I do authentic things, and people recognize it from who I really am. I've been getting recognition. Like, you feel me?
Right.
This ain't nothing new. You worried about that follower count. Who I am in real life, my face card decent. Like, in real life, like, you talking about that follower count, and it's different now. It's 35K now. Why you talking about 800?
You're right.
That boy said I bossed up. I got 35K now, shorty. You still at 20. Fuck you talking about? Hey, pop your shit. Show sure that you ain't at 800 no more. Yo, pop your shit. What you talking about?
Hey, but you're.
It's different now.
Yet again, you're right.
Different now.
You know what? I give you your flowers for coming up a couple of hundred.
Thank you.
You know,
yours as well.
Absolutely. I give you your your flowers for that.
Okay. Thank you, Pooh. Appreciate you.
But
all right. Well,
yeah.
I see this was kind of a tough situation for both of you guys to go through, but I thank you both for coming on and speaking your piece. Clearly I see there won't be any dates in the future. So
I mean, no, honestly, I feel like, there is.
He mad. He shaking his leg and everything. Dude mad. He look at his face. I know his ass want to just cuss the bitch out. Man, I know, bro. Hey, bro. Like you said, you ain't got to say nothing. You already popped your shit. You got 35K. Fuck you talking about?
I feel like the woman that he would prefer, I just feel like, we're good people in our own individual way. Mm-hmm. And at the end of the day, I just look at it as, we just want two different things. Right. I'm not saying he's a bad person, and I'm not going to sit there and make it seem like I'm putting him down. Mm-hmm. I just let it be known by me trying to clear it up. I wanted the you know, let me go ahead. I don't want you thinking, having this bad taste in your mouth about me, because I'm not that type of woman. But I want to go ahead and let it be known this is what it was. So no hard feelings. He took it to being more than what it was. So be it. Like I said, at the same time, I just wanted to actually clear everything out in the air with him.
Okay.
Not, you know, but that's pretty much what it was. So.
This we gotta add every fucking second. God damn. This is another one, dog. Come on, you gotta do better. I know you want to throw money and shit, but come on, shorty.
Yeah. And honestly, you feel me? I ain't no sucker. She is an extremely beautiful woman. She is the hood queen, gang. But your personality is almost wicked. Like, I'm new to this whole state, and I've legitimately, like, I've heard from people who I don't know. Like, I meet them, hey, how you doing? And they've told me that they've heard about me from Miss Connie Marie. She's speaking on me. She's saying, like, I don't want it to seem like I'm dissing him or I'm a bad person, but she's dissing me to people in real life. She dissing me on the streets. Y'all motherfuckers is legitimately telling me, like, I heard from you, from Connie. Right hand up to God, no lie. She is dissing me to the streets. So I'm like, you feel me?
What did they say?
I don't want
Let's
nothing
talk
to deal
about it.
with, shorty. I don't want, you feel me?
What did
like,
they say?
I work hard.
Okay, what did they say?
And I got something going on for real. I got you.
That's
so
good.
I just Miss Connie.
No, what did they say?
Can you please, like?
No. Let's talk about what they said.
Can I ask you?
Is that another lie?
To please just not. Listen, I don't want to. I ain't with the he say she
but
say
you
shit.
Could bring it
but
up
I promise you, like, it's done got back to me that you going out your way to talk about me. So I'm just asking you, Miss Connie.
Bro, how y'all talking shit about each other? Y'all don't even know each other like that. Like, how did y'all get to this point? Bro, we're supposed to be dead. Like, after the 2 minutes, it's supposed to be dead. Especially if y'all already say y'all don't want to talk to each other. It's okay. There's no updates, no nothing. What the fuck?
Can you please not speak on Mr. Humble? All I would ask is that after the interview today, we no longer speak on each other. We got our own lives and clearly successful doing our own things. We don't need to be crossing each other's paths.
I would like to know what was said in the streets about you.
Yeah, I want to know that
I'm
too.
Just so interested in knowing this. I mean, because
I ain't with the
I'm only saying this, Daryl, because yet again, the type of woman that I am, I'm very transparent. So if you come to me and ask me something direct,
I'll tell you in private.
I'll
tell you in private. I ain't with the he say she say shit. You feel me? Like, they clearly trusted me enough to they wanted to look out for me by telling me that. So, like, I ain't here to do that.
Telling you that, then if that's the case, then that's something that I feel like you should have approached me with aside from that. Because if you're gonna bring it up,
that's impossible.
On the follow up,
that's impossible.
What's the purpose of not saying what was actually said? Because as you can see, I have no problem letting it be known if I said it or not, and I will actually clear it up for you. So that way it could be.
What was being said? What was being said specifically? I don't want to say on the platform.
That's fine.
She could eat. You feel me? Like, if I say what was said, then she know who she said it to. I'm not a messy guy. I'm not doing that. You're not gonna force me to say something I don't want to say, ma'am. So let's please move forward.
Okay.
No problem. All right. Well, like I said earlier, thank you both for coming.
Bro, I know this nigga's gonna cuss her out. Bro, come on, bro, just do it. You got what? A minute left.
So just to kind of follow up on some things with both of you, like, is there any upcoming projects, anything we should be on the lookout from either one of you? We'll start with you, Connie.
Well, I will be in Atlanta doing Freak Meek Weekend this summer, so if y'all want some tickets, let me know. Yet again, I will be guest appearancing at the Valley Vogue fashion show that's going to be coming up in June. Aside from that, I will be also working on my modeling agency, and that's going to be, I'm going to be doing castings in both Houston and out here in Arizona. So that's definitely something to look forward to.
Okay, well, congrats.
And I also just got hired as a substitute teacher. So
congratulations. Yes. All right. Okay. And Daryl, what about for yourself?
I love the kids. I ain't gonna lie. I got a album dropping this weekend. Conspiracy, the album, Humble Hood.
Bro, leave conspiracy in the fucking past, my nigga. God damn. Fuck. Like, leave that shit in the past, bro.
2024. I'm actually I've been in the works with a I've been in works with a YouTube personality. Y'all gonna see it very soon. I don't want to say too much, but somebody who I looked up to, I watched their content growing up, and now I get to work with them. I'm blessed and grateful.
Are you 35?
Blessed and grateful.
Congratulations to you as well.
Thank you.
And once again, thank you both for coming on, and I hope that everything that you guys are going for,
you gotta be old.
Lots of success.
Thank you. Blessings to you.
All right, and thank you everyone at home for watching. I'll catch you all next time.
Okay. Got a lot of shit out y'all chest. Okay. That's it for the video, man. I'll catch y'all next one. I'm out. That shit took an hour. You know, we grind don't stop, nigga. Grind don't fucking stop, nigga. Like the motherfucking video, subscribe, all that shit, nigga. What you talking about?